Alright, everybody. Good afternoon. Fan Man Steve here. It is Friday, April the 11th. This is my Lasko 20-inch box fan. And I finally have it all fixed up here. Put a new cord on it. Got it all cleaned up and everything. Serviced the motor. I did some pondering, and I have come to the conclusion that there are some fans that I'm gonna be letting go of to just sort of downsize on my collection a little bit to where I can get better ones. Sort of just get rid of ones that are really not just gonna be much of any use to me, and just get ones, particularly older ones and ones that I'm really looking out for. So this will be among a few that I'm gonna be parting ways with. But anyway, I'm gonna be getting some videos of them before I let them go. Anyway, this is a Lasko 20-inch box fan. That I do believe this dates back to the mid-90s. I think it's a 95 or a 96. With a modern 3733 motor and blade on it. And this is actually the one that's sort of started it all for me. If you all remember the video Lasko 3733 boxing that I recorded back in 2015, so this is the same one. I got this was given to me from an old friend. Did come with the original motor and the blade, and both of which were sort of too far gone to repair, so I just threw the motor and the blade into this one. I did restore it. I painted the fan a dark Haze blue color. The paint is still in good shape, even after sitting in storage for a few years now. There's the handle, there's the knob. Both of these came from the 2015 3733. It's a little discolor there, as well as the knob. I did get this good and cleaned up when I got it back out. Blades are still in good shape. I painted that a metallic blue color. Alright, so here's the back of the fan. There's no broken slats anywhere or anything. Apparently the original feet were long gone. And I did replace the cord. The original cord somehow came off of this due to a faulty splice that I did. So, good thing that I rewired it and everything. Luckily, the motor had not failed. So, I think I did a more efficient job repairing that. I just put this power cord on it. It's got a little switch on it too. Fan works really well. There's the motor. I cleaned that out really well. It was slightly dirty, and I cleaned that out with a vacuum and compressed air. And I oiled it, put some oil in the bearings with some 3-in-1 oil. There's the switch up there. Still in good shape. Now, as I mentioned, one of the reasons I'm going to be letting this go is to sort of declutter in here. Some of them I'm going to keep with me, and I'm just going to be on the hunt for parts for those. And to where I can get more fans that I'll be happier with, particularly more vintage ones, to where I can keep on with my projects as well as my passion. Hopefully I'll be getting at least about 2 or 3 more. And so I may post these on the Facebook fan groups, to where hopefully maybe I can get this to go out to somebody who would gladly appreciate it and who would take care of it, and with it not coming down to me having to junk it. So if any of you may be interested, just let me know down in the comment box below, or just get through to me on Facebook. I may be posting pics of them today. So, well, let me go ahead and fire this thing up now, and I'll let you see it run. Okay, so the fan is working really well now. It's putting out a gentle breeze. Working a lot better, especially after I cleaned it. It was a little dusty. Balance on it is okay. Alright, now let's knock it down to the medium. You would think that the air performance is a bit different from the last one that it was in, because the 3733s now, they have the more of the slats there in the guard, and I'm not exactly sure why they did that, but it seems like this pushes out a little bit more air. There's not much of a difference, but I mean you can feel it. Alright, now we'll knock it down to low. This fan has a really good low speed. The speed variations on these are not bad. I haven't had much of any experience, but I do know that the motors to these, how they failed, being of lack of lubrication, and over time the insulation varnish on the windings wear off, and somehow the medium and the low speeds sort of they start to get a little wonky, and they get a little bit slower. Some of them I've even seen where they completely lose their variation, and they're more like a low speed, and there's really not much of any difference. I haven't seen that with these though. These are PSC motors after all, at least I think. But all the motors to these were all the same up until just recently when they came out with these little square motors. Let's kick it back up to the high. Spin down time is okay. Guess I'll go ahead and I'll treat you to a startup sound. So it has a little startup sound to it. It's like a little hum, and that's not too common with these motors that have the capacitors on them. So it lives up to its potential. I'm just gonna part ways with this thing to where I can find something, different, something better. So this will probably be the last time I have this thing on video before it goes. So, and other fans that I'll be getting put up on video really soon. There's probably going to be at least about 3 or 4 that I'll be selling. So, well, there you go, everybody. Well, I hope that you all have enjoyed the video of this. Please like, comment, subscribe, and until the next one, over and out.